Ah, what a beautiful day today. I'm gonna go outside and do some stuff, and maybe I'll just go back to bed. Oh my God, did you guys hear it's snowing? You know what that means? I can't drive anymore. Make sure you fill your blinker fluid. Need it really good for the wintertime. Might freeze up on you. Gotta make sure you keep it changed. We're gonna start a new segment today. It's called Lee's Tips for Exceeding in Winter Driving. Alright? Let's try this. When on the highway, make sure you signal for everything you do. God knows we can only stop as quickly as the wet ground lets us. In regards to the last statement, drill screws through your tires from the inside so that way when you're driving you get better traction on ice. No. Salt is for quitters. We don't use that. Nope, that's shovel. That's good. Sand, also helpful. If your windshield is frozen when you wake up in the morning, grab yourself a bucket of warm or hot water and toss that sumbitch right on top. It'll help. For a real tip, if it's going to snow or it is snowing, lift your windshield wipers off your window. That way it's easier to wipe off your window later on. When it is snowing or it is icy, drive slower. I mean, that's pretty much a no-brainer there, I guess. Coffee! Or if you don't like coffee, cocoa, it's good. Keeps you warm. 2 pairs of socks is also recommended. It's also a good thing, especially if you wear Converse. If you are young and able-bodied, don't let the old stay out in the cold. If you're at the store, grab their cart, help them out. Or move them faster, whatever you do. When driving in icy and snowy conditions, worry about yourself and the car in front of you. The one behind you hits you, that's a new car. It's perfect. If you are high-centered on snow while you are driving, don't burn your tires up. Just get out of the damn thing and lift some snow, you know? Christ. In regards to the last message, it's maybe a two-parter. Always have a scarf, a hat, some proper shoes. Those aren't proper. Proper shoes being boots, some gloves that are water resistant, but yet nice and cold resistant as well. In your trunk. That way, if anything happens, you are good to go. If you get stuck in the snow, don't shut your car off. It's cold outside, man, and there's heat in here. I don't know why you'd shut it off. I highly recommend coffee. It's quite delicious. If you have kids, cover their faces. Don't suffocate them, but, you know, a scarf. It's good for their lungs and throats. I mean, unless you like colds, you know, and kids being sick, and doctor bills, and all that kind of shit. It's great, you know. Tread lightly when walking. You never know where there's going to be ice. Last thing you want to do is end up on your ace. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. Help your neighbor. If you got a snowblower and you're watching the guy next door shovel, get your lazy ass out there and help a brother out, man. Come on. We're here. If you got front wheel drive, shift it in a second. That's what the other stuff is for. I don't have it here. That was a bad description. For most people's cars, they got the PRND 1269er 45. Gonna switch it over, carry the 4. You know, shift it down to 2. It's good. Now, that being said, don't leave it in that gear because it's going to be stuck in one gear and you're going to destroy your motor. So just go there to start. I really dug a hole in this one. When you start, I'm saying as far as accelerating at the stoplight or what have you whenever you stop. At that point, then switch it back into drive and go from there. Not when you start your car. Remember, just because you know what's going on behind the wheel around you and in front of you doesn't mean everybody else does. So, keep your eyes peeled, boys and girls. Feeling old as fuck today, you know? Yeah. Just thought I'd share that with you. Basic science for you here. The colder something gets, it contracts. The warmer it gets, it expands. With that being said, don't be surprised when your tires say they're low. Just add a little more air to them. That's all you gotta do. Or drive fast. I only say drive fast because that's basic friction. And friction creates heat. And heat helps warm up tires. And by warming up tires, you are expanding the air within inside it. So, boom.
up.